is interesting. Like different setting. First of all, people who are familiar with Stuck in the Middle, but can we call this like a Stuck in the Middle and One Tribe?
One Tribe
Man.
collab.
Yeah. I dig it.
Stuck in the One Tribe.
Stuck in the One Tribe.
Stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the tribe. That's even better.
One stuck tribe.
No,
stuck in the tribe.
I like stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the tribe. That's tough.
I come up with all the cool things with tribe.
First of all, yours was based off of my original. It's okay. Go on.
So that's Dami, right?
Yes, my name is Dami.
Naija.
Of course.
From what tribe?
Yep. Yoruba girl.
Yoruba girl. Juliana, but you go by
Tosin. Juliana. That's
Juliana. Yoruba girl as well.
Yes.
I like it. Bruh.
Ayo.
I'm bad with names, man.
Me too.
Yoruba as well.
Yoruba.
This is Yoruba connect.
Yoruba Angel.
It really
I feel like Yoruba Angel. The fact that you had to say Angel means you're a demon.
He's the only one that claims that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone else disagrees.
What categorizes a
angel
dude as a Yoruba demon? Though?
Apparently, if you don't cheat on your wife, you're a Yoruba Angel.
Wife, not even girlfriend. Wife.
Yours.
That's serious.
That's the only criteria to be a Yoruba Angel.
Just don't cheat.
On your wife.
On your wife.
So
you know, according to Yoruba Angels, you're not in a relationship unless you are married, single into marriage. So it doesn't count.
So even if you cheat on your girlfriend, does not count.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the same applies to girls cheating on their boyfriends or husbands, right?
I mean, sis.
Yeah, then the Yoruba demons.
Yoruba girls don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
That's big old.
I don't know how we got on this topic, but
Flex.
You're right. You went like completely.
We started on cheating. Okay.
No, okay. What is One Tribe? What is OneTribeMag? Like, I'm a fan. First of all, like, appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope. It's a brand. It's out here. It's popping. What is One Tribe?
One child is a plat.
You definitely say one child.
I said one child. In my head, I was gonna say brainchild.
Okay,
so
go on.
All right.
So One Child was a brainchild of me, Paco, and Adam. We decided to create a platform which provides a platform for young African people in diaspora or in the motherland, wherever you may be in the world, to promote your music, your fashion, your culture, whatever it is, just to navigate or change the media perception of Africa. Usually you see on TV or online, it's usually the same thing said about Africa or portrayed about Africa, but and also usually a lot of us are into, as you said earlier before this, the school, sciences, whatever that is. But there's also a sector of Africans that are like more interested in the creative aspects of life, I said before, music, fashion, culture, or other.
And it's more prevalent now too, like with
exactly.
social media. Yeah.
So One Child is basically a culmination of all that. If I were to compare it to an American version, Complex magazine, trying to create the African version of that, in a sense. So we have we have covers, we have SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us anywhere. OneTribeMag. You won't be disappointed. So check us out.
You actually got a podcast just popping, the
yes.
Marks podcast, and Dami and they host that with you.
Yeah. So
how did they get on board and like One Tribe? It's like they're part of the editorial team.
I'm gonna show you how to answer it. I don't remember.
I remember. Well, Tosin was there before me, so I'll let you go.
Was I?
Yeah, you were.
I don't even recall. I was on like this Facebook group it was made by like Nigerian girls, so there are a lot of Nigerian girls, but anyone's like allowed as long as you're what?
No.
Okay. There's like
I think it's another group.
There's a Facebook group for a lot of girls, and Christine, who's like she's an administrator, she's she's an editor on the magazine. She like put out who is interested in like writing or something for an online magazine for Africans. And at that time, I was reviewing a lot of Nigerian movies. I still sort of do, but not really. I was reviewing a lot of movies, and so I was gonna kind of.
Yo, that's a tough gig. I want to do that for that's tough. You can watch free movies.
Except Africans don't do that. They don't give you free movies,
you know
but we're walking on it.
However, we did get a DM from Gringo. Like they hit us up to help.
We did.
Well, like the Gringo that be
the movie. Yeah. They hit us up to help promote their stuff. It sounded like
Word?
promotional items and stuff like that. Was dope. That was dope. Yeah.
Like what did they want y'all to do? Like what did they want you guys?
Because what happened? We originally tweeted out their trailer and it got like 5,000 retweets. Like in Nigeria, it started trending.
Because what's his name is David.
David Olayo. Yeah, he's in it, and it started trending in Nigeria. So I guess they saw it, followed us, and DM'd us for our email and all that stuff. So that was pretty dope. Like,
see, I told y'all out here, yo.
You did, sure you reviewed it too. Yeah, sure.
What did you think of it?
The movie?
Yeah.
It was.
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta check it out.
I'm trying to remember my thoughts on it.
You got to say positive things now since they watch it.
That's damn why I did it. There was like some random. They tried to like put in like this love story with like two people that had nothing in common other than the fact that they weren't evil. It was a weird plot, and that's probably
was
why.
his accent good?
His accent?
Yeah, that's authentic.
That's all.
Was it funny? I didn't watch it either.
I didn't watch it either.
It was weird because I saw like white people laughing. And I'm like, why are you laughing? What's funny?
Why are you running? Why are you laughing?
I said, why are you laughing?
I was really like, why? Like this should be funny to Africans.
Yeah.
But
so how'd you get on board in
OneTribe? So. It's funny. I was actually a part of another magazine that was upcoming around the DMV around that time, and like
she was like, "One
yeah, we've had this conversation. No name drops, but I was part of that. And then my cousin was also part of that, but she joined OneTribe.
Who's your cousin?
Amarachi.
Oh yeah, okay.
And she told me, and I think I was spending the summer with her last summer, and we were talking, and I told her some of the stuff I want to do, and she was like, "Yeah, you could totally do that with OneTribe. Text Hire, because like she knows I knew Hire from another project like another project that we've done before. So I DM'd him and he was like, yeah, email us, and then from there I just joined.
Yeah, that's true.
So why the name OneTribe though?
Why the name OneTribe? Actually Paco came up with that name actually when we were talking about it. I guess it pretty much just includes like everybody, every culture, every country in Africa into like one central place. Obviously, we know there's not one tribe in Africa. We're not trying to say there's one culture or one media in Africa. Obviously not. But it's just like one goal in a sense, just to provide a platform for us. That's really it. That's how I would explain it. So.
What kind of like content gets the most traction? Like,
random.
Yeah. How long y'all been doing OneTribe? How long has it been like out?
It's over a year.
Stuck in the Middle has been out for like a year and like 4 months now. Yeah. And we just solely podcast. So
we launched February of 20. What year is this? 18.
Yeah.
So over a year. Wasn't it 2 years?
No, it's 1 year.
Celebrated 1 year.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Hey, Ayo,
come on.
Remember.
All right. Disclaimer: I have the worst memory in the world.
We've noticed.
In the world. Okay, it was a year in February.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's true.
But quick question though: how did you guys come up with the name Stuck in the Middle?
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know how. Like AK, my brother. He first of all, because like I was telling you earlier, I'm a studio technician. It's like like mics, lights, all that stuff. Like that's my domain. I like doing that stuff. So he was like, bro. Shout out to Hans, by the way. They were hosting it. He was like, yo, help us out with the like the technical aspect. So they were like, all right, we want to interview entrepreneurs, people who are doing something out of the norm. Like we're used to the lawyers, doctors, engineers. Or you're a disgrace to the family. So it was like, yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like, yeah, this cat's out here doing what you're doing. You know what I mean. And this is what it's about, like excelling, using tools like social media and like, you know what I'm saying, like making bag, securing the bag. So he, AK, my brother, we was like, we got the idea, let's put names out there. So he texted one of his homegirls in Detroit, shout out to Heba, is it Heba? Yeah, Heba, and she was just like stuck in the middle, and that was the name. Was just like,
she just came up with that?
Yeah, like she just texted, just like stuck in the middle.
That's
like,
lit.
That's lit. So it's kind of like, I'm stuck between like, like OneTribe's not y'all full time, right? So you're in school.
I just graduated actually. But
but you're gonna get a gig.
School, job,
yeah,
work,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's like balancing that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Creative.
I got a passion. I'm stuck between like I want to do this full time, or should I quit my job? And people are like, yo, I'm doing this here, and I still got my heart back home. So people are like stuck in between different things, trying to juggle different things. So it's just about breaking
That's
down barriers.
crazy, because I always thought it was like two Africans for the Americans, two Americans for the African thing.
Yeah, it's all of that. It's all of that. Yeah,
I like it. That's
like
that's
when we interview guests, like people who follow it. One thing we always ask, he always asks is, was there ever a time where you're like, yo, I'm about to throw in the towel? And I'm gonna ask you that. Is there every time? And you only been popping for a year. And I would not imagine like this, like right now you're like, dog, this is too much. I'm gonna just like dissolve it. You be surprised. A lot of people be like, yo, like every day, but I'm an entrepreneur. I gotta keep going. Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, it wouldn't be like, oh, I want to quit. It's just like, this is just too much. I need to take a break. Like especially with school, like because a couple months ago I was going to school, like I was working, doing this. It's a lot of work, so it's just like, man, I'm just go MIA for a second. They'll handle it, and then come back.
She was saying she's taking a break till August.
Yeah, she just told me this. I didn't get a request, a time off request. I didn't get nothing.
You can try.
Aya, you don't give us time off request. Aya literally comes in and says, "Alright, guys, I'm gonna be gone for a while," and just disappears. So you can't be asking for time off request.
I have that right though. I reserve that right.
Wow. Okay.
Boss man.
Oh God, the talk.
I'm just saying.
So who controls like online content postings and all that?
Shout out to Christine, our editor, one of our editors in chief. She does a lot of the editing and posting and social media and content, and me as well. Between me and her, we do the majority of that. So we have about 20 writers, 20 active writers.
Damn, that's a lot. Active writers. We got two.
Y'all doing good though. Y'all doing good with two people.
Yeah.
Really.
But it's different though. It's just a podcast. We do it like it's everything, you know. So we have to have multiple people.
Yeah.
And
go ahead. My bad. You got like you review. Of course you review. But I was like doing research on you. You review like a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like or was it? You review just movies or?
I was reviewing music as well, and I don't know what happened. I think I said something like really mean about someone, and I was like, I should chill, yo. I started coming for Don Jazzy, and I was like, what did I say? I said something crazy, Chop.
Really?
And yeah, and I literally it was crazy. But I used to review music. I try to focus more on movies though. But I used to do music videos and like more like the cinematic part.
On your blog?
Videos. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what content gets like traction? It's like, yo, if I post this, cats are gonna like
So
comment.
I was like popping at the time.
I was like current events. If I have a content about current event, it'll get popping. But randomly, it'll just be like something we post about, like I don't know, shoes or something. Sometimes we'll go.
It's random.
It's very random. Our audience is very. You would think it's like just Nigerians on your back because we're all mainly Nigerian, but it's like people like Sudan, people in Egypt, Cameroon, exactly. Whatever intrigues them at the time will go.
I feel like it's something like, you know what I'm saying, like Nigerians, man, like
it's too much.
We the best.
Y'all everywhere, fam.
I agree, bro. It's too. I'm getting tired of it myself.
Yeah,
like, I'm
everywhere.
tired of it.
Will you keep quiet?
Like,
Please.
Like,
Which is
lit.
lit.
I would say this, like, watching from outside, like, I respect what, like, y'all popping.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See,
I gotta
this
give
is
props.
how all the countries can just show
I
respect,
gotta
you
give
know?
props.
show respect. No, they gonna yab us,
Let
man.
me play devil's advocate, right? Would you think any other country would be as popping if they were as populated in America? Because we're just so many.
I think it's a matter of how, like, Nigerians are white. You guys support.
Oh, we're different. We're
You guys are different. Like, Nigerian support. It's like, yo, like, I got this business. Oh yeah, like, help me. Like, y'all really actually like, yo, let me help my brother out.
You don't think Cameroonians support each other?
I can make a strong case like that. It's different. Like, it's like, oh, that's popping over there in Nigeria, over there. Let me flock to that. Even just music, you feel me? Like, I follow a lot of blogs, and like you know, like a lot of blogs. I'm like, damn, like, why y'all paying attention to such and such when such and such here in Cameroon is doing similar music and doing it even better? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just did a show. 10 people showed up.
Oh.
You know,
Right?
I mean, you know, such and such came out from Nigeria, or I don't know, from out of town, and everybody want to go. So, you can go, but when somebody from home put a show, like, turn up, you know what I mean?
Got you.
If you want,
Sure.
I mean, I got popping fire jerseys for the World Cup now, so I can't even hit.
Soccer jerseys.
Cup my own. We all got it.
Get out.
Are you sure it's authentic?
Huh?
Are you sure it's authentic?
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got the authentic.
I just saw
We're
that
supporting Nigerian businesses.
One tribe had
Don't
to
worry
connect.
about
One
it.
tribe had to connect.
What connected?
Yo, I was at work today, like, everybody's at work to the side. I was going in the
You're
chat.
so annoying.
Yo, I messed up big time at work today. It's my third day at the job. I messed up somebody's health insurance, like, badly.
Wow.
I just exited out. I mean, I'm snitching on myself.
You already started.
I want to go buy the jerseys.
Finish it.
I want to go buy the jerseys, right? I was like, whatever. But I want to ask you, so, like, what is your audience? What do you think?
Yeah.
Like, nah, but let me, you know, saying Cameroon, you know, we Cameroon is actually, it's because people have hit us up, like, stuck in the minutes, like, yo, we've not, like, this is not unique, but, like, first time, we're like, kudos, bro, like, yo, keep doing it. Our audience is mainly entrepreneurs, like, you know what I'm saying, like, people who are doing something out of the norm, like, people who, you know, want to collaborate, something like what we're doing here, you know what I'm saying, like, one tribe, stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the
Like
tribe.
that.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, it's like people who want to collaborate, like, you know, like, we interviewed we interviewed Nikki Billie Jean. Shout out to Nikki Billie Jean. All things in car.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's dope. And one of our sponsors, Perfect Office Solutions, they provide office space for like Chico. Yeah. They provide office space for like people looking for office space in the DMV area.
We got an office space out here?
Hey, if y'all want, we can give y'all 10% off. You know what I'm saying?
10%. Come on, stuck in the tribe. Let's 40. Let's talk about 70.
That's not a sponsor. Sponsor got to sponsor the whole thing. All right.
Huh?
Am I tripping?
What?
No, for us.
Continue what you were saying.
Now, so they sponsored. This sponsor Stuck in the Middle. We can talk after about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a plug. If you want to. Yeah, we get you. So she, that's the kind of stuff. So she actually got an office space there with 10% off from Stuck in the Middle. So it's that kind of thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, one of the guests we had on, he has a cybersecurity firm, and you know what I'm saying? Like he's securing the bag. And at the moment, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like our check was like paycheck to paycheck. I was like, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like I need some more dough. After the podcast, when we turned up the mics and everything, I'm like, bro, how you doing it? You feel me? He was like, yo, let me plug you here, and there. And like, like I'm good now.
So you're making that dough now.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can plug me in.
And that's the thing, you know what I mean?
We talk later on.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, one of the guests, like, we interviewed, it's like, yo, like, she, I think it was actually Nikki. She was like, I give one person all this like pointers, like, yo, if you wanna get in the fashion world, like da. And she was asking the same person, like, yo, how did you do such and such? Like, Google it. You feel me? So that's what Stuck in the Middle is trying to provide. Like, like, yo, if you this is something you want to do,
that's cool.
You see an episode, it's like, yo, let me see how this person doing it.
I wish I had that growing up. No one ever told me like
do this.
Yeah, Cammy. Yeah, the lawyer. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. She's a lawyer. She's Nigerian. She's the president of Nigerian Lawyer Association here in the DMV. And they, you know what I'm saying? Was it Nala? Not Nala. What's the thing Trump is doing? It's not Nala.
Trump?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Trump.
DACA.
DACA.
Oh,
she's a DACA kid?
No, she's not a DACA kid, but she's fighting for DACA.
I see.
DACA kids. Yeah.
Who's been your favorite guest?
No, your cousin Wahala.
Honestly.
I would say, and I always say this, George Schubert. It's the guy who hooked me up with the job and everything. That's my favorite because
he got you money.
But my favorite is TZ Ponchak. He's a Cameroonian artist. Cute. He actually opened for Davido in Echo Steps. Yeah. Were you there?
No.
Yeah. Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
The all white joint.
I was there. I was there. Okay,
Shout out to TZ. He was my favorite episode.
Oh yeah.
How was he? Was he good? Let me. Was he good?
Hey.
I
It's a yes or no question. Was he good?
It's not yes or no question. I mean, I can talk about this extensively, but I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna talk about the show basically. The show didn't start until 2:30 a.m.
Hey.
The video didn't come on until 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So every person opening the show, they got booed. Not because of them, but everyone was just mad. Exactly.
Yeah.
The people were throwing cups on stage.
Wow.
I have video footage. Yeah, people were throwing drinks on stage. You know, Splash. Davido's the big guy.
Oh.
Davido's coming on stage. His hype man. They booed him, bro.
Yeah.
They booed. He cool. They booed
Wow.
everybody. They booed everybody. So the question. I wasn't paying attention to his performance because it was like, bro, everyone's like booing everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, damn, I feel bad for it.
That's
like,
crazy.
you know. Davido came on stage.
I would just quit after that.
He even apologized. I was surprised he apologized. He was
Davido
like,
apologized.
He
And
apologized.
come early next time.
That's the
bad.
thing, yo, because
It was
I
bad.
know Jadena. You was gonna say
It's
that?
a theme, you know what I mean? It's not just something that started.
Yeah. I was
It's
gonna
true.
say that.
It's
It
true.
is. It's a constant thing. That's what.
Jadena. He mentioned that last time they had the.
Yeah, he couldn't even perform.
One Africa.
Yeah.
It was. Oh.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think.
just gonna ask that, you know, like,
That's our next
in your
podcast topic.
opinions, like, how can we as Africans, you know, shift from that mindset?
Mindset.
Don't come to concerts. I was telling them. I was like, if you want people to come on time, don't go. Don't go
I've
to
seen a couple
concerts, and
tweets out there.
they'll shape up. I'm like, I'm not coming to your concert because your thing starts at 10 and you're showing up at 4 a.m. That's ridiculous.
No.
I wouldn't go.
The Whiskey One Republic that they did, was it last week?
Afro Republic.
Afro
I think
Republic,
when that's playing, I didn't see anything bad.
Yeah, that looked lit.
That looked really nice.
That looked like
maybe I just got my time zone different because I was watching it
Oh,
on
live
YouTube,
stream?
and they kept saying we'll be right back, and I was like, fam, because they had the time slots and everything, and I was like, converting it 6 hours back, and it's like, okay, T was supposed to be on now. It's like I don't know. Yeah, I think they get.
It is annoying though.
We got to do better, like, you know what I'm saying? Start.
That mentality is
Yeah.
So who do you listen to, like, music wise?
Like I would say, like I try to, cause I'm an artist as well. I try to like keep my ears on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like what's his name playing back there? Runtown Techno, all of them. But I'm more like rap. So Sarkodie, even though I don't understand. Shout out to Ghana.
Same way, I feel it.
Yeah, like Nasty C.
Okay.
Freaking EL. Who's the guy who's saying Manifest. So a lot of like Afro rappers. M.I. Abaga, but you know, so the singers as well. Yeah.
What got you into music? To make music?
Bro, poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in Cameroon, it was a thing to get girls. You know what I'm saying? Like if you write,
interesting.
If you write it like a poem, girls are like, yeah.
Oh.
So I used to be the guy that girl, like, you know what I'm saying, like dudes would come like, yo, I'm not good with the words, like help me out. So I
messenger of love.
I just write 1, 2. Yeah. So when I moved here in 2007. Like literally, we got off the cheese bus. This man cracking up. We got off the cheese bus, high school bus, and my mans and them were like, they just started flocking one way. I was like, yo, where y'all going? It's like, we better go record. Like, yo, let me slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then so we went. I spit a verse, a poetry over the Wale beat. It was a Wale beat. We played it in school the next day. People like, yo, this one, like, you know, rap was, you know, people don't listen like that. So that just went to my head. I started doing it college. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all actually posted my video.
Yeah, we did post it.
Was it so hard?
I had to email y'all like a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
You know
admittily, he did, because somebody, you know, our email
you get
person,
flooded.
Oh,
Like, you know
throwing people under the bus?
Yeah, yes.
Listen.
You know me, y'all do that all the time.
Listen,
Yes.
I was studying.
We are flooded.
I was studying.
We really, our submission email is really flooded. So, like, I asked for help as much as we can. So, we'll see your video, but I don't watch it too. But it's like the point of just posting it or getting someone else to post it is the problem. Because everyone's, you know, school, work, studying, that's always an issue. But.
So, like, while I got you here or y'all here, it's like if the joint sucks, like, you, I don't know, somebody sing your video.
We don't
I'm
post
not posting that.
No, we don't
Because
post
you gotta keep, you know, so you gotta keep
the
that
quality.
yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
It's funny. We actually got into a Twitter beef because of that.
Hey,
Unless it's for like a favor. If it's a friend of mine, you know, yeah.
Even if they suck, don't put it. It's okay.
because they're gonna be like, "Fam, why you post my?"
Yeah.
It also, like, I feel like it's really subjective because the kind of music that you like is different from what I like.
Yeah.
So you think
That's
something
true.
sucks and you get the email and like it's trash.
But that's why we have
I'm like, oh, I like it.
That's why we have multiple people on the email though.
Yeah.
Just so happens that not everyone's active.
Yeah.
You know?
But if I see someone else opens the email, I'm not gonna open it.
Yeah, I feel it.
But don't you think that's kind of backwards in a way? If you
Ish.
have everybody like viewing the email at the same time. Let me rephrase. Alright, everybody viewing the email at the same time, cool. But don't you think it's wise to get everybody together and say, okay, you know what, this was on the table.
That's probably a lot to do.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
You know, it's a lot of work.
We're also all not in
It's
the
not
same
everybody.
stage.
Also, it's like the submit group is like, I think it's like
It's
five
like
or six
people,
of us.
yeah.
And then another thing is we're in different time zones and we're all busy.
Yeah.
We all go to
So
school
you got a
and
team in
work
Nigeria?
and stuff. Yeah,
We
we have
do have a couple
We have a
people.
couple
we have people in
Yeah.
Swaziland, South Africa.
Sudan.
I know. Did we just get someone from Kenya?
Kenya.
It was
Yeah.
another
Or
country. I
Sudan.
forgot.
South
Sudan,
Sudan,
yeah.
Those are the overstate people. So we have, in America, we have like Texas, DMV, of course, not New York, Cali,
Cali,
Kansas,
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
So
Ohio.
like somebody managed like IG, Twitter, or everybody got passwords. Like
Oh, everybody does not have passwords.
my man, like I ain't trusting y'all.
It's me and Christine. Really.
So they send it through you,
Me and Christine.
The social
media, we handle that, yeah. But so how it happens is like, I'm spilling like tribe secrets.
Hey, yo, don't do it.
So this is
It's
exclusive.
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 I'm not really, but like, I mean, they'll have a post.
Saying it, you know, it's like in a media trained way, you know.
They'll have a. I'm not media trained at all. That's one thing about me. Like this, like I'm not media
You
trained at all.
interviewed what's his name? You did a good job, Adekunle.
I love that interview though. Like I feel like also
Yeah, that was lit.
It was really short, but it was underrated. But
Nah, that's the lit
like
one.
that,
So it's
I
like
like
yo,
that
you
one.
just get what you want to
Yeah,
get.
yeah. He was dope.
But go ahead.
What was I even saying?
How it works.
The
Oh, so I
passwords,
mean,
yeah.
so how it usually happens. Me and Christine run the content. They'll write up their post or whatever, and then me or Christine will or edit it, and then we'll post it on the site and post it on social media as well. That's just the, cut and dry version of it. You know?
So how do you keep up with like what's happening? Is it hard to keep up with stuff that's happening back home and like here? I'm talking like getting the facts. You know what I mean?
just because social media is like so prevalent, like we get it instantaneously. Because
Yeah.
if you're following people, like if you're Nigerian, you're following like politicians or celebrities, you're getting it quickly. It's been, I'm sure, like the same thing with like Cameroonian news and the same thing. So if someone's passionate about like Zelo is passionate about a lot of stuff like
Politics.
Yeah.
So
Which is
like,
where I was gonna
She's a
go.
post
politic
it,
person.
yeah. So we'll discuss it in our group chat, and then we're already like.
And it helps because everybody has different interests.
Yeah.
So we all have like different followings and different things we look into. So like everybody just brings it into the chat and then we discuss it and then from there just go there.
Group chat probably lit.
It is.
Hey.
Trying to make it digitalized. I don't know how we're gonna make it happen, but it's lit.
Yo,
It
you guys should help us. We're trying. You ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make.
What?
I'm trying to make like our version of The Office.
That would be
like,
so cute.
It'd be so funny, I swear. But how do you guys decide which guests to bring on the show?
Like I was gonna, that was gonna be my question, but like, see, it's a 3-person team. You know, shout out
Who's
to
that
Achiri.
person?
Achiri, he what's Achiri? I don't know, man.
So where's that?
He better get fired.
Shout out to Achiri, man.
Achiri asleep,
God
but
bless
he.
Achiri.
So it's literally just us three in the group chat, and it's strictly like I guess I think we should start making it lit, yo. But I don't know. I was gonna ask, like, is it like, you know, you ever get like butt heads? Cause I'm a
Yes. This one. This one.
We
Oh
do, it's
god.
like-
So
well, we like me it
There's
can
only
get in front of
three
the
of
camera.
y'all.
And but it's the fun of it though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we trying to be, you know, get to where like when people watch it's like, yo, I love this.
What you
Yeah.
butt
Get
heads about?
there.
Like the
It's
guests
like,
to
yo,
come
like,
or?
no, not the guests. It's like, yo, we should angle this way or angle it that way,
Gotcha.
kind of thing. I don't know. Is that the same for y'all or?
Every
It's
day.
passed down.
yeah.
Every
Passed
day.
down.
I think I might have to admit that I'm one of the firecrackers
troublemaker.
of
Jesus.
the
I would have
group.
guessed you.
Me?
Oh no! Both of them. It's both
No,
of them.
I'm the peacemaker.
It's both of them.
Damn you,
Tosin,
both.
why are you lying?
I'm like,
Literally,
chillax.
I will go on the
Chillax.
chat. I'm just scrolling.
No, Tosin,
I'm like,
Tosin, cool down now.
Tosin.
So Tosin is a firecracker in the sense where she would say it in the group chat and leave it as it is.
No.
I take it out.
She does.
I don't
Like,
care.
yo,
I'll say what I gotta say. So
Back on Twitter. Why?
yeah, so like I think we have a lot of interesting
Personality.
personalities.
Yeah.
So like it's
Tons
so
of
fun.
vibes.
What even like when you're not working, like you can always go talk to people, have fun. Like and we can always go off each other. Like I know like me and Zila, we go on East Liberian.
no.
So for example, today he was talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
Yeah,
like
he was talking about. He made a joke like it's so funny how everybody's talking about the jerseys, but Nigeria won't even make it to like past group
That's
one.
good,
And he
yeah.
said, "I wish Liberian would qualify." And I was like, "Well, you guys need to qualify for spelling bee first, because you know they're English." So we started going back and forth based on that. So we do that a lot.
Roast all countries.
Hilarious.
We roast each
Congo
other,
as well.
and it's so interesting when new people
Yo.
come because they're like, "What's
They're
going
so
on?"
For our new
They're like,
members,
oh.
I have to literally warn them like, hey, don't be sensitive. Like we go on each other constantly.
poor babies.
I think our most roasted country is Congo. For some
No, it's Liberian.
No,
It's
it was
not.
Congo before
Liberia
Zilord.
now.
Now it's Liberian.
now,
It's
okay.
Because
Liberian.
like normally Congo is just like, okay, we understand. We're not talking anymore. We disappear. Leo will just disappear.
Yeah, Leo just-
Zilor keeps coming back.
Zilor keeps going.
Is this, it's not Zillow Beats, yeah?
No.
Zillow Beats is Cameroonian?
He don't make no beats.
But like you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like I'm just curious, what do Nigerians think of Cameroonians? From what you know.
The girls got big butts.
What?
That's my first time hearing that one.
Montrever?
That Sierra Leoneans, yeah.
They do.
Sierra Leone.
Wait, why is that the first thing people are talking about? Instead of talk about their infrastructure,
Yoruba demons.
their culture,
Like music.
their
Like,
music.
have you heard Cameroonian music? Like, you know,
Not on
Not
purpose?
really.
not
Yeah.
I like to keep it 100 though.
Oh.
That's
No, like, because I told like one of my best friends is Cameroonian, so if I go to like a family party, then yeah, they're playing their Cameroonian music.
Not on
So,
purpose.
so yeah, I walk into it, but I'm not like googling Cameroonian.
Dang, yo.
So
I mean,
you should
it's
where-
okay,
where-
it's okay.
Where's it at?
It's
Where
okay.
do we
It's
find
okay.
Cameroonian culture? You know, in
Start
America.
with Teasy. Start with Teasy. And,
Teasy? Okay, I'm gonna write
and,
that down
And Teasy
somewhere.
Panchak, that's his name. He sings.
TZ.
Is that literally T and a Z? Or
TZY and then
TZY?
Panchak, yeah. But I would say, you know, Teasy Panchak Magasco. We actually interviewed Magasco. That was a huge
Matter of
accomplishment.
fact, July 20,
28th.
28.
Yeah, July 28th, Silver Spring Civic Center.
Yes,
We're having a Cameroonian music festival.
Oh, word.
Oh,
We're
lit.
throwing it.
We're not organizers. We're actually going to be interviewing the organizers on the 22nd. So, like, they're flying out all, like, the big
For real?
Parties.
Oh, nice.
When I got promo code.
Them joys is like. I don't know, but they're not
SITM. That's the promo code.
That's a promo code.
Is it really?
It might as well be
Should
SITM.
be.
You know what I'm saying? Sure.
Put us
Sure.
on.
Y'all should have them on.
Oh, come.
Yeah. No, it's Fillmore. It's a Fillmore, not Silver
Oh,
Spring.
nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice location.
Yeah, it's a
Is
Fillmore,
it on a
yeah.
Thursday? I'm always in Silver Spring.
I think it's a Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
July
yeah.
28th.
Hey,
We'll come through.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'm
lit.
cultured,
It's gonna be lit.
Ayo. Leave me alone.
It
Yeah.
goes back to the conversation I was having about, Nigeria, like Cameroonians not supporting Cameroon.
Cameron, yeah.
I mean, like, they rely more on Niger music, Ghana music,
Yeah.
or SF music to have fun. Meanwhile, our people too are making dope music.
Yeah.
How would Cameroon music be out there if they're not even creating traction for it? You know what I mean? Like, I literally
see ya.
stopped listening to Nigerian music or Ghanaian music just because it's just too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
It's a lot. So
Yeah. And that's actually what. That's a good point, but that's actually what we're here to talk about, like the BET International Award acts. I don't know if you want to get into that. We could just.
Are your guests still coming?
Huh?
Are your guests still coming?
Nah, let's just go.
Let's go into it.
Oh, we just going. We're just diving in.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let me take a sip of my drink.
You don't cheers on.
Don't why? After he give us a loud juke on, now don't do it.
You right.
Allow
I'll cheers.
Don't do it. Wow.
5, 4, 3.
We're threatening each other now. Wow.
That's a free ride.
I don't want.
Hey, yo, shoot. But yeah, like BET International acts, best international act. Ooh, what they got on that joint? They got Davido, Fally Ipupa, Tiwa Savage, Destruction Boys, Stormzy, and
J.Us.
somebody else. Stefflon Don. Who's taking home the crown?
I think it's a little tricky this year because, like I said before, it's the first time where it's not like BET International Act Africa, BET International Act Europe. So it's like everybody combined. So like for me, I don't know. Like there's a few people from France on there. I don't know them, so like I wouldn't know like how big they are and what their platform is. So like comparing those, they have to be pretty big. So I'm sure there's somebody on there that's like a competition to our African like artists and stuff like that. But for me, thinking about last year, I don't know, J.Us. They're really good.
Was popping last year.
Yeah, it was popping.
Yeah.
Casper's on it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then
Nice
I don't
to see
know.
what's
Davido
on
was the man of the summer 2017. You know, he had like 3 hits back to back and stuff like that. So like I think it's very tough competition when it comes to like.
All I know is it's gonna be Nigerian. So.
All I know is that essay guy, what's his name?
Casper.
Yeah,
Casper.
just because he made it to the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
Whiskey made it to Breakfast Club too now.
Whiskey been on Breakfast
He
Club?
did.
Whiskey been on Big Boy. Whiskey been around.
Yeah.
But Whiskey never been on Breakfast Club though.
Well, he was on something and they asked
He been
him
on
about-
a couple radio stations though. But I'm not breakfast.
I think he was in the Breakfast Club, the Power 106 studio, but I don't think he was like.
He wasn't on Breakfast Club.
Maybe not. Okay.
He probably got listed.
No, he's
No, he's not. He's not.
Should he be though? Should
Yes.
Whiskey be?
Yes.
Why?
Never mind.
Why?
Because this is.
Wait, let me look at this list.
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to give Whiskey a break because hasn't he been a part of the list for a while?
Okay, so the conspiracy is he's been on the list for like the past couple of years. Last year he won and didn't show up.
Yeah.
And then he tweeted, I think, or somebody tweeted, "Oh, if they're not gonna televise it, I'm not gonna come." And then
I think
the
that was
conspiracy
Fierce ODG,
is
yeah.
Fierce ODGs, I think also. So they took him off. Whiskey took him off the list this year. That's the conspiracy going on.
But Whiskey wasn't the one that.
He won last.
He also
He won.
tweeted.
No, but I'm saying he also tweeted in support of that he wasn't gonna get on
or
stage.
something.
I saw something because
don't
when
know.
I know when the announcement came that they're actually going to televise it,
it live
people were
this year.
talking about, oh, shout out to Whiskey for
Yeah.
standing
But
his
isn't that
ground and
interesting
saying
like,
that.
Televising
His ground and then they
it. Now
took
they're
him off?
televising it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's like in your face. See, now we did what you want.
And now they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't show up for Coachella
He
as
showed
well.
up for Coachella also.
Now visa problem.
That's another
Visa
topic.
problem.
That's what they said. They said it was a visa for his
I don't
band.
know. I don't know if
Bruh,
it's
like,
this.
you
visa.
got booked last
But what
year.
reason? I don't understand what reason he would have not to show up to
Like,
visit
I'm sure they didn't book
stage.
him like a week before.
But
Yeah,
it's
he's
becoming
not-
like a repetitive thing when it
With
comes to
Whiskey,
Whiskey,
it's
though.
true.
Like, cause he didn't show up to Made in America.
Yeah.
I was
And-
disappointed.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
like
big-
That's big, man.
Me that
Maybe
one. I was
he
sure
has
2 days in advance.
Yo, I met in America. I literally like walked right next to Tua Savage. Like I was walking away, and I was like, "Hey, Tua." She's like, "Hi, beautiful." And I walked away.
You say no, hi, beautiful.
She says, "Hi,
You would've mixed
beautiful."
that.
I swear.
Was she talking to the
Or
person next to
handsome,
you?
Whatever the fuck. I was alone.
She wasn't talking
She
to
wasn't
you.
talking to you.
Like you touched her. Did you touch her?
No, I ain't touching.
What does that even mean? His hands look like he touched her.
You know,
That's
She
sexual
got-
harassment.
I know, right?
Sexual
They got
lack of
they
her
got,
hair.
they got the
So
groping and
insane.
sexual harassment.
Ew.
But
I want that Congo.
so Davido take the crown for BET Best
No,
International
Davido got on
Act.
my last nerve, yo.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like he had
Chill,
it.
man.
Yes, Ike.
Don't worry.
Probably gotta take that, man.
Fally Pupa.
I feel like Fally
I
has
like
been
him. I really
going
do like
for the
him.
long run. I feel like if we're looking at like who's been at it, Fally got
Yeah.
it. But like if
What
you're
song
thinking
does he
about
have?
hell
What's
well,
that song that he was swinging his hips? I forgot the song.
What song is that?
He got the only one I know is the one with R. Kelly. Which,
R. Kelly?
he got some R. Kelly.
Recent album
That's
from
dead.
top to
Yeah, his
bottom.
recent album is pretty dope.
He has a song R. Kelly. He's not gonna win.
Hish.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
He's not gonna win.
yeah,
He's not gonna
that's
win.
right. Yeah. Just
Maybe
because
the
of
news
that.
Just because of that, he's not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
win.
So he has Mannequin, which was big. He got Eloko, Ayo. MHD. Yeah, he got a song with MHD. MHD should probably be on that. But
I'm
yeah,
not
his
hip.
friends. Yeah.
I don't even know who that
I
is.
am not hip.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
They got on We Scared.
So which artist should be on the list who's not on it? That's
ooh,
popping. Yeah.
It's kind of it'd be biased answers though.
yeah.
Very biased. The people I like are not popular.
I
Like-
got
I
the
got the
Moses.
Moses.
Hey, I got them.
Should have been on that list, sis,
She alive?
man.
Like she's still alive? Like
Huh? Are you killing her? What
Sorry,
do you
is
mean
it
she's still
auntie?
alive? I think
Yeah, I think she
The
is.
real question is, how did they come up with this list?
you know what I'm saying? Probably
The
it's like-
funny thing is that I think it's a very westernized way. I think it's honestly
Just like the
people that have
popularity.
made it, like their name has been made into America. Now people are popping in their own country. 'Cause there was a time that they were like, the band is a local artist. So like it's people that are like popular in America whose name is made into America that they use, I feel.
I mean, that's nothing wrong with that.
I don't.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to be like who's most international, shouldn't you the stats of that country as opposed to their stats in America?
But it's an American TV channel.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if
it's.
I don't like it.
I think
I feel you.
in general, it's just about which artist has influenced on
Yeah.
American culture because it is
Yeah.
an American TV awards show.
yeah.
So like, it's what they see. You can't expect them to just go look for who has influence back home
That's
because
exactly what I expect them to do.
I
I think they should just go with who has influence.
who is
here.
on there that shouldn't be on there though?
That shouldn't be on there.
The people
That
that I
shouldn't be
don't
on
know.
there.
Alright, the last guy, his name Booba.
I've never
Booba,
heard of that.
Booba.
Boob?
Booba.
Yeah, Booba's
Booba?
Booba. Yeah,
I've
Booba.
never heard of
Alright.
that.
He's like a French rapper.
He has a fake Oakland Scully on. His picture is literally of him like putting a gun thing.
Yeah, he's like a.
You just
He's
coming
gonna
for
lose.
life,
He's
song.
What
gonna
country is he
lose.
from?
He's a French rapper.
from
Booba's a
France.
French rapper.
Ew.
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a few
Booba
French
actually
people
sold
here.
out his concert in Cameroon, so
Congratulations.
Because that makes sense because
he
he's
speaks
French.
French. Yeah.
Makes sense.
He's gonna lose. I think who's gonna win?
He's gonna lose.
T.Y. Savage probably win because of that Rock Nation.
Nah, it's dead.
No, I don't
I
think
don't
she's
think
gonna
she will
win.
win.
I don't think so. I think she got
since
the
they've
nomination
removed-
because of
they've put
it.
her- They put her with other artists that aren't Nigerian.
We'll talk about this
now
later.
she
That's another topic. We'll talk
what?
about.
Hey.
Oh, the
Talk
tribe
about
of
my
Ox.
I think she's on there because of Rock Nation.
But I don't
Oh,
think
see.
she's going to
Not that she's
win
gonna
because
win.
of Rock Nation. I don't think it's
Nah.
that big of an influence.
When did she come out with Red? That wasn't last year.
2 years
2 years
So
ago.
why is she on for what? Okay.
Rock Nation, sis.
She
I
got
see,
that.
I
She
see.
got a song with Omarion too.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think Stephon Don gonna win. Simply because she has a song with
With
French
French
Montana.
Montana?
And that song was
Davido
being radio.
gotta
Well,
win
Storm
that
she did
joint,
really
man.
well in America as well.
Davido got a track with
He could.
Big.
Yeah, he got a track with Meek. He got a track coming out with
That
Quavo.
joint kind of sucks
But
though.
they suck.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
He had a song with Ray Shremmer and Young Thug, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
He
saying?
should probably
Like,
drop the joint he got with Quavo like now to build some traction. But
He got
but,
beef with
but,
Quavo.
nah, he got traction right now. He good right now. He's
but
on
but
the right.
but it's fan vote too. I don't know, like what do you
Yeah,
think
it's
about that?
by it's also by fan votes.
Yeah.
'cause
So
he posted
So it's a
something about
percentage of
voting.
fan
They would have
votes
been
or
posting a lot.
But I don't
Yeah,
know,
he's
I don't
been
know-
posting
I don't know-
about
I don't know
voting.
if- They probably that stuff, even like Grammys and all that stuff. You know, they already know who they're gonna give it to. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that really counts as far as like fan voting.
I mean, I'm sure if it counts, it's probably like a point system, and it's probably 10% that fan votes will count for it. I don't think it's like majority fans, but like they'll try to like plug it in there to try to be like, well, for the people, we go by what the people want. Yeah. But I don't think it's majority.
Yeah.
I give you props.
But then, like looking back on just like American stats, what do you think Americans will pick?
Stefan,
I don't know.
I don't think Stefan.
I don't think that one song is.
Yeah, I didn't know who Stefan is.
Yeah, I just know her from Boo Boo.
I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be Fali.
I don't think Americans know
I
about
want Fali to win, but ain't no American know who Fali is.
I want him to
And
win, but
I think Americans have at least heard of Stormzy.
Yeah,
I think I really do think
won.
Stormzy is gonna
I think
win.
he has a good chance too because he won the Mobile Award.
Yeah.
Recently, so last year.
Yeah, but if Ali got it somewhere.
First off, it's hard for Americans to listen to UK rap.
What?
It'd be like 2 years ago.
UK rap.
Maybe last year.
I go out there in the streets right now and ask, like, you know what Stormzy is? They'll be like, nope. You know what Stormzy is? Nope.
They don't know anybody else on that list.
And then
they look at the list.
But the
like,
important
who do you
thing
know? Yeah,
about
that's Stormzy person.
the important thing about this list though is it's the international act list. So I don't think it's much about like
American opinion.
what American fans care about.
That's
it's
what I
more
was
about the
talking about. That's
international
what
fans.
It's mixed in it too.
It's based on it, but I don't think like people would just be like, oh yeah, I listen to Stormzy all the time, or I don't know who that it is, and then it just disqualifies them. If you know who it is, cool. If you don't, cool. But like, I don't think just because people won't know, he might not have a chance. I thought he had a great year last year. I'm going on this. Yeah, I'm going on this list based on like 2017. Who had a great year?
What's your favorite Stormzy track?
He coming for next.
Gangs. Nah, that's not the album.
Amazing Grace.
No,
Is it
12
Amazing
Gun
Grace?
Salute.
I like the gospel one. It's like the video is black and white. That's the most popular.
I don't know. I know
that
what
song
you're talking about.
Popular
What's
in
the
Canada.
name?
It's like popping in Canada.
It's on my
I'm not a big fan of Stormzy though.
Yeah.
I love
Canada,
Skepta though. That's my guy.
Yeah. Dave.
I heard Dave was nice too.
I don't know who Dave is.
Yeah, I don't know who Dave is.
I thought you were trying to sing that video.
Is Tiwa Savage dating Wizkid?
Is he dating Wizkid?
Are they dating Wizkid?
Lord, not Jay.
This question came up in our group chat actually because
Wait, what?
Larry swears they're dating. Tiwa Savage and Wizkid.
What?
Tiwa Savage and Wizkid. I think no.
I
don't know.
See
People
that.
need to stop fantasizing like.
One Gun Salute.
And if she is dating him, like, come on, sis, do
I know why
better.
she's
You
doing
can't
it.
go from frying pan to fire. Come on.
Tyler Mark's podcast.
Who was she dating before?
T-Bills. She was married, right?
But I thought they were back together.
Yeah, I thought they got back together, but you know, he's crazy.
He's useless, so it's very possible.
Wizkid literally went on TV and said, "I have multiple girlfriends." He went on an interview and said, "I have multiple girlfriends." So yeah, I think that's honest.
So
I applaud him, but from like what she's talked about before in our previous relationship, why would you go from that to somebody that you know is not ready to commit with you?
In terms of the grammar, right? Is it when you said girlfriends? Do you mean like
friends with girls?
Date or girls that are friends?
People he date.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
I think that's expected. I think people just don't say it. Like I feel like anyone who's like on that level. Of
I think it's
not gonna be monogamous. I don't. That.
Yeah, I expect it, but like.
Shout out to Davido though. You know, say chill, man. I'm just.
You know he cheating on please.
Come on, Davido
Alright, girlfriend.
Let's talk about this tea. Davido has been with Choma for like 5 years.
Yeah, he got 2
and he got 2 babies.
2 years,
like, come on.
How do y'all pick topics for Tribal Marks podcast?
Oh.
We have a Google Doc.
Oh, why are you putting quotation?
I use that Google
I use it as well.
It's Larry that don't use it.
I updated.
Hey, shout out to Larry.
Yeah, useless. So I got a great topic.
I think we just go based on like
what's
popping,
yeah.
what's on social media. Like I know when the Davido and Choma thing came out, I was like, oh guys, we have to talk about love and Afrobeats, which is like love and what's going on in the Afrobeat culture and stuff like that. So that was like a cool little. Everybody was like, yeah, we're down. We haven't recorded it, have we? No.
What do you mean have we?
So that's one of it, and like. Before we started, because the podcast has been in the making for a long time.
What episode y'all now? Episode 5. Yeah.
So like from last year, I know we had like a list of serious topics. So like we want to discuss stuff like the LGBTQ community in Africa. Shout out to Pride Month.
Have you had that episode yet?
Not yet.
It'll be in June. It's Pride Month. It's coming out. Don't worry.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Don't make promises.
I mean, like,
please.
Without getting too deep into it, what are y'all thoughts on that?
Not yet. We haven't
mapped out how you gonna.
But
we're gonna do it. How you gonna angle it? I'm just curious.
What's your angel world thought of it?
Yeah.
Oh, on the community. I'll say this. I feel like now it's still hard for the African community to accept it. We have like Bob Risky or whatever, and
You know the crazy thing?
whatever.
Up till today, I'm really surprised that Bob Risky has not been hurt.
That's true.
And so I feel like that my aunt is passed now, but like she was in her 60s. She told me that they're like gay guys that live like right beside us. They don't bother anybody, so we don't care. So it's crazy. I feel like a lot of Africans put on like we're talking about this too.
Is this
But
in
I feel
Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria, in Surulere, man.
We mean her like his voice or like her like.
Like kill him.
Like,
Like
ew.
physically harm him because he's very gay. Very good.
Yeah.
And he's
very
very
surprised that he hasn't
vocal.
been hurt. He's
Very,
very vocal about it.
very out there with
I
it.
think social media has a
Absolutely.
has
Oh, yeah.
He's been
he's
hiding.
accepted. He's
You been hiding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had one incident where he got.
Did
I don't
he?
know if he
He
got
did get attacked. He
arrested.
did get attacked though.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
he got
different.
attacked or
He got
something, or
attacked,
something happened, Sha. And ever since then, he's been a little more private. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Never mind, I recant my statements.
But
y'all
overall,
gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it.
Y'all last episode was
He should have met
Buddy,
with
count.
What did you just say?
I said he should have, met with
Bob Risky.
Yeah, Bob Risky.
To do what?
Prison reform.
I mean, talk about
To do prison reform, bitch.
He said Kim and Trump. Nah, that's what they're talking about.
I'm just saying, Kim met with Trump to do, prison reforms. Like,
Maybe
Yeah.
gay rights
to
too.
listen to that. Like,
That's because
what are
she
you talking
saw a video on this is now like this this video. It was a girl who was convicted wrongly and like that touched her, so she wanted to get the girl.
That's BS
That's cute.
in my opinion.
Why?
I feel like you guys know about
Hello?
Donda's house. You know,
Wanda's house,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like Kim is just trying to now
That's different,
put
though.
on. No, I think she's trying to put on this activist
A
right.
face,
You know,
yeah.
she's putting on this face after that old tweet thing because a lot of people came for her about. Nah, I don't think she fully cares
Honestly,
about
what you're
it.
saying, but I can say why it's wrong. Because you can't just make a meeting with the president 2 days in advance. It's been months. She's saw this video and been tweeting about it for like
Talking
a
about
month.
Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
yeah,
That
yeah.
nigga
That
will
the
see
Donna
you
house
at
was literally like
Starbucks.
last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
If it's Obama, I'll believe it, but Donald
Right,
Trump,
that nigga,
be like, yeah, I don't know anything.
especially when Kanye increased all of the black Republican number. He said, oh, okay, I'll meet your wife. No worries.
But with Kim, I think if it works, props for her, man. People are like, yo, you know what you're talking about. You just like, you
don't.
gotta. I mean, that's fine. But if it works, if she gets her a job, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now we can have actual justice reform.
You think Kim Kardashian
What do you think about?
bring about reform
Would you rather?
in
Would
the
you rather?
prison system that have existed before this country was built? And
yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Trump is
Politics,
the one that will be
politics,
politics.
Trump is the president.
He also, have you seen his policy?
Anything can
He don't
happen.
give a fuck about niggas in
But
prison.
look, anything can happen.
I think if it
I think
happens,
they're thinking of the impossible.
I would like to call BS and just say it's crazy
serious.
that after all these years, it has to take Kim
It will not be Kim
Kardashian
Kardashian.
that will
They're
now
both,
solve
they're
this.
both reality shows.
but
That's
if,
my-
yeah, yeah.
It's a different universe we live in right now.
If she can make something pop, then yeah.
Bro,
But because she might, Trump is like celebrity. He likes being around celebrities.
Exactly.
So another celebrity would be like T.I., you know what I'm saying? Like, he's fighting. Like oh, shoot.
It was
like,
supposed to be Meek Mill, but
No,
apparently
yeah.
Jay-Z stopped that shit or something.
I heard that.
But let me ask you, let's get back to, you know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Because we got
We're off topic so
Let's get
many
to the
times.
tribe. Let's get to
Stuck in the tribe.
Shout out to Stuck in the Tribe, man.
We
What do
should have,
y'all
like, a little
see?
song, yeah.
You know what I mean? What do y'all see the Afrobeat, scene right now? Like, is it where, like, I feel like we've come a long way. Do we still got a long way to go as far as like popping it here in the diaspora, or like
Making
where-
it in the diaspora.
Yeah. Where is it going right now? Are we happy with what?
Aya, you
where
want
it
to
is
go
right now, or-
first?
Especially as influencers, like people who like.
I think we're definitely we made a wave right now. Like Afrobeats is definitely popping like worldwide. Like worldwide. It's from Alicia Keys, like Swiss Beats, Puff Daddy,
Yeah.
everybody's like posting Afrobeats or dancing to it or whatnot. I'm like, oh, we're actually popping. What I would say though is like I just want more originality, yo. Like for real, every song has to be about shaking hands or.
What those African men?
It's like, yo, come on, like every song, but you know.
That's what sells, man.
It is.
That's another thing.
And there are artists out there that don't do that. Artists out there that do actually
not
make
making
music,
it,
but they're not making it exactly.
Like who?
Yeah.
Do you feel like? Let me say this.
Wallahi, my uncle Brian Moore.
Strip naked to make it.
Was that
Brimo. Yeah, Brimo.
But so we need to talk about it. There were deep levels to that.
I didn't watch
deep
it.
levels as to why he was naked.
Hey.
Like, levels to it.
But didn't he say it's because Bushman living in the city or something?
But he's also like portraying a fisherman, like an authentic, like Lagos fisherman. You're naked. That's what they're doing when they're fishing. They're in the water.
Even today, like this, not like this.
Yes, yeah, and people in like what they call it,
Makoko.
Yes, like Makoko.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I like his music.
But yeah, I like like people like. Well, actually, Brahma talks a lot about sex. Actually.
Yo, so about that, right? I don't know anything about Burmo. I mean, I know, of course I do, but like I wasn't.
I don't know it.
I don't even know about who was the. What was that guy, that rapper that he didn't know about?
Idris? No. It was somebody you did know about.
Okay, let me. Not that I don't know about them, but I'm not invested in their. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I heard his last album was called
Clitoris.
So I was like, nah, I'm like, you're a clown.
That's what he means.
No, his last album was called Clitoris.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you're a clown. I'm not listening to this. Obviously, like I'm not like, all right, whatever.
I like the album.
It might have been, but I'm like, all right, whatever.
But he spelled it in like a Nigerian dialect.
Nah,
he sings it
was like in parentheses.
It was KLITOR.
Yeah, something like
it was called Clitoris.
Dang, because I just got hip to Brimo.
He was nice though.
Yeah.
He was on Ole Cool.
That was literally like 25 years ago.
But as like, you know,
get out.
But as Yahoo, you know, so like OneTribeMag and like the reach and the influence that you guys have, and you saying like, you know, so like music is one and the same. You want like something different. Do you feel that pressure to cover something different? You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, oh, this is popping. Whiskey drop. He's talking about Nyash. Let me post.
We do both.
Yeah.
So we'll do like Whiskey, and we also do like Naso Amadi.
Yeah.
We'll also do like
local artists coming out. We did some guy in Texas that really liked this music. I can't think of his name.
Nigwe. So up and coming artists will cover too. Yeah. We'll try to do actually more extensive stuff for them. With Whiskey, we should like, all right, we need Whiskey, all right, take it. But with like someone else, will have an interview or you know.
Yeah.
I think in this field, in a way, it's kind of important to give people what they want and also what they might like. So you want to give them the Whiskey individual because that's what they want. That's the mainstream stuff. But you also want to be able to introduce them to new stuff. So it has to be both in a way.
So every week we actually try to have a discover artist. Like we'll have artists of the week.
Yeah.
And it would be like more local up and coming artists. You know.
Yeah, I'm like I've said this enough. Like I can't say it now. I'm impressed. Like you know, under a year, how much like this genre has like you know. What I'm saying?
It's because it's been needed. I feel like the only reason why it's been gaining traction is because it's literally like filling a void that's been like it's been there. We've had a couple. I mean, okay, I've heard of stars. Okay, Africa, like they're popping, but it's like their demographics is different. So we're like filling a certain space where it's like the young generation of like us coming up. So I feel like people gravitate towards that just because it's needed, you know.
Yeah.
So how do you know the demographics you're trying to feed all this information to?
How do we know? I mean, just looking at our social media or our stats. Yeah. Type of people that come up to us.
So what's next? Like you know, what I'm saying like more coverage of like festivals, events. Like how are you trying to grow this joint?
I'm trying to see OneTribeMag.
How do you secure the bag? Cause you know I'm like you know.
That's the next phase. So we're trying to monetize. Like right now, like there's no bag coming in. It's not even a purse. There's no
bank account negative.
It's not even a purse.
You know, we've been funding this to our own pockets.
Yeah.
So right now the next phase is like getting monetizing the site. So we're working that soon. But it's not. We're not doing it for money in a sense. It's like that'll always come.
I mean, I guess you know.
I'm trying to get paid.
You gotta pay for that.
I pay them in clout. Like they get.
Except you don't.
Oh, my clout hasn't gone up.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You guys are both liars.
Yeah, right.
You guys are guest podcasts, guest celebrities.
Yeah, that caught me.
That's how I heard about. That's how like you know what I'm saying like
I won't lie. I got the DM.
Okay, whatever.
And the immediately first thing I did was I screenshotted it and I took it to a group chat. Like, did anybody else got this? Because it was like, wow, what made me like get this message?
You know when we know we really got clout. When we got that email from Beyonce's lawyers.
Yeah!
to explain.
So we got for April Fools, right?
Oh, I saw that.
You
Yo,
saw this
yo, that's wild.
So for the audience out there, we made a April Fool's poster of Beyonce and Jay-Z tour. We made it like African dates instead. So
yeah, we put locations and dates.
Y'all never come to Africa. So we put like Nairobi, Nigeria, Kenya, Cameroon, whatever. And that shit like trended like almost
Shout
immediately.
Shout out to Ima. That's how you
Shout
said
out to
it.
Ima. Yeah, she made that
She
poster.
made that.
I felt so bad because people were tweeting, "Yo, I gotta buy my flight tickets tomorrow." I was like, "Yo, we should delete this." The very next day, we got an email from Beyonce's attorneys, Rock Nation attorneys. You gotta take it down. This is a breach of contract. I was like, oh.
Nigga, we made it.
What? Well, that shit was crazy.
So, what's the girl? She's in your graphics team? Cause
she was in the graphics. Yeah, she was in the graphics and shot team.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you gonna do something like that again?
Oh yeah.
What?
Definitely.
Oh, not that.
Not that. Not with Beyonce, but like.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't tell you what's coming next. We were fooling next, but
did it rock you? Or you like, oh damn, I might go to court? I'm like,
nah, like yeah.
And it's funny because we try to beat it too. We try to just change it up.
Yeah, we try to change the post.
I mean, April Fools was over.
But they was like, nah.
They were like, nah, you have to take it down. I was
what other
like,
OC stuff has happened like that since you've been popping? Like,
bro, so much.
Oh wait, no, somebody thought that we stole the name.
Oh! This is actually better.
You still OneTribeMag name?
No, not OneTribe. It was TribeMag.
Yeah.
It was TribeMag.
Remember our podcast. One time we stole it. How do you stole Never mind. I'm not.
We've had beefs with Bobrisky. That was pretty lit. DJ Supermodel.
DJ Super
something.
Supermodel, I think that's his name.
Yeah, DJ Supermodel.
Super.
Yeah, it's Supermodel. It's just spelled with soup.
She blocked me, so I can't even check.
She blocked me.
Hey, we out here making enemies, bro.
Right.
As a blogger, you don't want to make an enemy with your bloggers. Yeah,
Well,
at least from an artist perspective.
Listen,
honestly,
you can't let people think that like they can run over you.
Thank you. People feel like, oh, because we're African, whatever. But nah, we want the smoke. Like, we want the smoke.
Okay, bring it. We ready.
Okay, Pusha T.
No, this is
Tribal Rangers.
This is the part where Tribal Rangers, whatever
like,
you want to call us,
African
we're ready.
media is so mundane, in my opinion. Like, it's literally, if a new song comes out, if you go all the African or Nigerian, sorry, so I'm paying attention, all the blogs, it's literally the same words, copy and paste. I swear. Yeah. I'm like, why are y'all doing this? Like, literally, like, yo, somebody took, when Davido had that Fader cover, somebody took the whole interview and posted it on their site.
Somebody,
I'm like, bro, what y'all doing?
It's funny because I remember when we did the Bobrisky interview.
Somebody
copied and pasted that shit
like,
too.
Like, what are y'all like? So in my opinion, I'm like, yo, we gotta shake the table. Like, we gotta switch things around.
I think
how do you think it's important? Or can as Africans get to a point where so you can hit up somebody like, yo, that's my content. You using it without rights.
They don't care.
They
don't care.
I mean, look at the way the music industry is run. Like, people sample or whatever or ghostwrite, and it's like, nah, you're not getting paid.
Yeah, and they don't.
Like,
yeah.
They don't care.
So who's the leader of OneTribe?
Ayo. Why are you pointing?
Ayo, what are you doing? Ayo's our CEO.
If we get in trouble, it's Ayo, I bet.
I don't have to work CEO. I'm just there. Like,
you like EIC?
Being called chief. What?
Yeah, he's chief.
Anyways, moving on.
I ran out of wine.
I ran out of smoke. I don't know. Yeah. Ask questions.
How do you get your tribe, in line?
This one. You don't.
You can't do that. You
don't
I'm probably one of the one that's out of line. Like, probably. Like, yeah. But I think in my opinion, I'm not the best at like content making or video editing. I think my talent or whatever is getting the right people to do the right things. So I know this person's good at this, they'll be doing this. If I know this person's good at that, and then learn how to collaborate.
Supervisor.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's what I feel like.
Those supervisors.
Yeah. You say you just graduated.
I graduated last week Tuesday. Yeah.
What's up?
Master's degree.
Master's
management.
in health management. It's been a struggle, bro. It's been a struggle.
That's dope.
It's been a struggle.
What are you doing? Like on the side?
On the side.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Outside OneTribe.
Oh,
Okay.
you said cocaine. What?
That's what you said.
You said on the side, like.
You said ice bitch, like, I don't know the pole.
I mean, no, like I'm a pre-dental student. I got my degree in biology. The plan is to go to dental school. If I know Mecca, please cancel this part of this. I beg. But like, yeah, that's the plan right now.
Amen.
Amen.
So your favorite part of life is just seeing people smile.
I didn't say all that now. I like the more technical parts because it's like, like it's healthcare, but it's also like artistry because like you literally like build teeth. It's cool. But I'm doing that. Then I work in a retinal specialty clinic right now.
Oh, that's why you match your nails and. Okay,
That's not why.
You
But
got
we'll
the bag.
discuss it
Oh,
later.
okay.
How about you, Demi?
I'm a senior at Towson, graduating in December, psychology major. Trying to go to grad school, but I also like have my own blog, trying to do like
Blameless
personal
Creations.
No. Thank you.
How about you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Oh man, shoot.
No music,
Yeah.
studio tech.
Hey, I mean, appreciate
Pop
you
off.
posting my joint. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be more coming through. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? Dropping an EP soon. Afro
Whoa.
Trap EP.
Okay.
That's a genre. When I say Afro Trap earlier, she was like Afro Trap kid. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I was thinking of.
That's
I
Casper
know what
Newell.
you.
That's
Yeah,
Nasty
yeah,
C.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like manifesting them. Yeah. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Slide that on the website.
How about you?
Slide.
Just work, man.
What do you do?
Cybersecurity.
Wow.
That's popping field right now.
Here too. That guy over here too.
So everybody does cyber security.
Six figures right now in the room.
Really?
No shot. She's like, is it really? I'm going back to ex freshman year. But nah, man, it's been I don't know. I've ran out of smoke. Questions. Should we rap? No.
Maybe I got questions for
Yeah, for stuck in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's stuck in the.
Where do you
trial.
guys see this going? The podcast. So what's your overall goal?
Bro, just continue inspiring like a weekly thing, and like we look forward to doing like more of these. Like pick a topic, like have people over, like.
That's cute.
Just chop it up, And we also do events. Like last year, we did. We're big on mental health.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's a passion of us. Like, so we did a forum last year. We had like a panel discussion, and shout out to Aerospace. People came through. It was like 15 people in the audience. We're having another one in October, which is like Africa's Mental Health Awareness Month. May was United States Mental Health Awareness Month. So we had that last month. We had a event, how to start $1 million business. Shout out to Chico. He's one of our sponsors. We having another one in July, as you said, on demand. So we have events like that. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Yeah. But that's
So goal too is also to hear that one kid say, you know what, I watched that episode and it inspired me to become this.
Yeah.
So it's like watching this documentary podcast episode and letting it inspire you. Move you from where you are to a greater height.
Yeah.
I like that.
We try. This jump be like the Breakfast Club for entrepreneurs.
I like that.
I like that.
I really do.
So what would
That's
you
dope.
guys say would be like the biggest challenge so far since you guys have started that you had to
Bruh,
face?
like starting a joint used to be getting guests. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you would hear the person who's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there Sunday. Because we record on Sunday. I don't cancel my traffic. Even like you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, dog, like so starting
today.
Like
Yeah.
exactly.
Yo,
Like you know what I'm saying? So
that is
starting that was one of the challenge. Like you know what I'm saying? Like actually like it would be like till Saturday we're like, yo, like who we gonna have tomorrow?
Okay.
But now
Oh damn.
we've been doing it for a year, like 4 months. Now we're booked till what, like July.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what
So
I mean?
every episode's a guest.
Yeah, every
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
AK and myself, we hosted. And shout out to Hans, he used to host with us. He actually was a pioneer with AK, and he, you know what I'm saying, like he secured a bag. He's moving out, you know what I'm saying. So he's big time now. You know, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
I think the greater challenge is people like the guests, and I'm not taking shots at no guests when I say this. The platform
It's
not
for them.
us, it's for them.
yeah.
So you coming on and thinking that I'm the one who's gonna be putting you on always. Yeah, you don't work like that. When you record, you don't end there. You gotta let people know that this is what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
promote it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Like one of the best reviews that we've gotten is I like this show, and I'm quoting it directly. I like this show because you guys give people enough rope to hang themselves with, and that like what we do, like the guests we're having tomorrow. This whole week we've been doing research. Like people come on like, yo, I didn't like. How did you know that? We just build questions like to get everything out of that person that somebody's gonna listen and be like, dang, I know this person. You know what I mean? Or I didn't know this about them. So it's literally about them. We don't say, "Oh, I disagree, I agree." You know, here and there you might chime in, but it's just like let's get the information and put it out there. So it's for you to say, "Yo," like for your followers, you people like, "Yo, this is me." People do that. You know, some people do that. Like, you know, I'm working on this. Like, you know, this I talked about this here and stuff like that. Like, check this out. So that's another challenge. Like people putting it out there. You know.
Yeah, I hate that a lot.
Yeah. People just come on. It's like, oh, like, and then go sleep. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's been fun though. Like it's great doing it, man.
But you guys want to look forward to most to interviewing, like in the future? Who do you want most?
No.
Bro, when like
I need, for example, right? If you a caterer or not, if you if you cater, for example, bring some samples. Like, put it right there. I don't want to try. Just put it right there so people can see that this joint's legit. Like you're not just talking out your ass. You know?
I feel you.
Like it's legit.
yeah, we had like if people who've done stuff with, like we had years ago she had like a lotion.
Okay.
Yeah, and, like a shea butter lotion, Nigerian. She, you know, they think it's popping. Like she's selling out her website. And she makes it herself.
I think
I feel like
She
I
makes the
saw
joint
that.
herself. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I kind of wanted her to bring a sample. I ain't gonna lie, but looking forward.
If it's African, I have some.
Looking forward to interviewing. When Olamide was here, we was trying to get him on. It was just a thing of time. Like it was like this close. He was like,
That'd been dope.
he was like in the neighborhood. It was just a matter of time. He was like short on time, but just like, you know what I'm saying, me, and that's the thing. Like you guys talk about, like, you know, coming from different angles. He's big on like, and like they're big on like entrepreneurs. Like they bring different. Me, I'm big on like, you know, like entertainment because I'm a rapper too. I feel like that, you know,
it's a good mix.
Yeah, good mix. So yeah, TZ is in town. You know, might bring him back. I don't know. I'm looking forward to stuff. But I'm also looking forward to the guest we got on Sunday. I feel like, you know, cybersecurity is big now, and he has a school. So I think people are gonna learn from that a lot. Yeah, and it's gonna be something that people can go back and like watch over and over. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Dope.
Oh, wait, have y'all been to? When was the last time y'all went to Cameroon?
2016. Yeah.
2016.
Time, yeah.
You guys plan on going back there? Do you want to extend it? Like,
Nope.
This man is
Well,
good.
with what's going on right now?
Let me. Y'all familiar with what's going on? No, we're not gonna go in there.
I'm
no,
not.
No, let's talk.
it's too political.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it's too
Are you guys
political.
from the English or French side?
I'm if English side, English side.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm not aware.
Yeah.
Very uncultured.
Probably something, you know.
Very.
Washington Post has covered it, so probably something you should, you know, throw on the.
Do we have any
The
Cameroon?
thing with me, yeah, we do. Zilla probably knows more.
Yeah.
I'm just too like I do so much. I just can't. I got my eyes on
You
everything.
keep quiet, my friend.
He does
Why
nothing.
you wild?
I mean, but y'all know it's true though. Y'all honestly know it's true. I just can't pay attention to everything. So.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yo, I heard
Moving
I
on.
heard 1,000 people died in Puerto Rico the other day.
Oh my God, fam, what?
Watch
Yeah,
out.
we should probably wrap. It's been like
Like
an hour.
what?
It's been an hour. But yeah, man. Like, this has been a Stuck in the Tribe.
Stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the
Not
tribe.
in the tribe.
Tosin.
Who's Tosin?
Sorry.
Calling him Tosin?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
that.
Tosin?
bro.
Facts.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
How can people? Of course, it's OneTribeMag. How
Yeah.
can people reach you
Not
personally?
before that. Let's just go around, the three of you real quick and define success. Like, what is success?
This man loves that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Juan.
We gotta stay over here.
Nah, ladies first. Come on.
And I gotta follow up. Man.
We don't go by that rule.
No, go ahead.
Oh, she right. You should be first.
No, go ahead.
Well, damn it, stop, please. Could be here
Success.
forever.
Wow. For me, success really is to be able to do things that make me 100% happy.
Yeah.
And to be able to positively influence other people. I call myself an influencer not because I do the YouTube thing, but I feel like I have the purpose of influencing people to be their better self. So I feel like I'm fully successful when I achieve that goal.
That's cute, yo.
Thanks.
Success is money for me, man.
Too much money.
Thank you. It's money. Like when I go buy something and I don't even need to look at my bank account to be like, can I take this hit?
Let's
When
do
you
that.
purchase that t-shirt, yo, can you hook me up with a jersey, bro? Like, seriously.
Which jersey?
The Nigerian
kid.
jersey?
Yeah.
Uncle.
It's on that plug.
We'll send you the Abame.
Oh, yeah,
Shameless plug. I have a thread on Twitter on how you can get all the
Yeah,
fake
she
one.
did.
So just
Oh,
go
the
on my
fake
Twitter.
one.
AliExpress.
No, really know what they're gone. They're gone.
We can double check, but they probably are.
They gone.
There's actually a
There's
few
a website
on
like on the low. If you
yeah.
AliExpress.
No.
We'll tell you after the podcast.
That joke crazy. It's so crazy.
In minutes. It sold out in minutes, bro.
My watch was vibrating. I checked and said, "Yo, that thing is sold out," and people started making fakes. I'm like, why is it
they were making fakes.
They were making fakes before it came out.
Yeah.
But what's success? What's success to you?
Success to me?
Tribe.
Tribe. I don't have a definition of success. I can say that.
You just graduated our master's, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm still in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like success is relative. You know when you're boiling an egg?
Oh.
Whoa.
You know when you're boiling an egg to...
I just want to know where you're going to land with this. Go on.
Yeah, go.
Let me lie now.
I'm with you.
Aeroplane. Land.
I feel like when you're boiling an egg to eat it or whatever, and then you take out the hot water and put it in the cold water to crack it open, and you peel it layer by layer, and then you puncture it to see if it's hard or soft.
Ain't nobody punctured it.
You gotta puncture it. You gotta touch it.
I don't got time for that.
If you cooked it long enough, you should know that.
So that's what I mean by like hard working. You gotta keep going in what you're doing.
Okay.
Keep going into it until you hit that wall.
So layer by layer.
Layer by layer.
Okay.
And if it's hard, it's ready. If it's too soft,
put it back.
You put it back.
You put back.
Yeah. No, you don't. You don't take it all the way in it. You don't puncture it all the way in it.
This analogy is getting
understand?
gross, yo.
So my definition of success.
I'm more worried about how you cook egg.
Like, why don't you know your egg is cooked? It's been like 10 minutes. What are you doing?
Authentic creatives think outside the box.
You just said, yo.
I just want to know. I really want to see you cook eggs.
There's just simple things in life.
Honestly.
There's simple things in life is success, honestly.
Dang,
that's your
a boiled egg.
Simple things in life.
Yeah.
Boiled egg is success.
So what's been the most difficult part about doing OneTribe in this year plus?
That's for you.
The most difficult thing.
Where it's just like that one time, just like, man, why even start this joint?
I wouldn't say it was anything directly related to OneTribe. It would just be like outside source, like the sources. Like again, as I said before, everything else that I do. I'm also a photographer. I'm also like in school, work, whatever that. I think all of that stress has made it difficult. But as in, I guess OneTribe itself, just be the money part. Yeah.
Sponsor us, because new please, somebody.
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta stop monetizing this junk, bro. Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at KanmiWest, KANMI
Why are you looking at us?
WEST, Kami West on Instagram at allseenio, all SEEINGAYO. You can find
it's gonna
me
be right here.
on.
It's gonna be right here because I've lost already.
Find me on MySpace.
What?
I am Malewa.
I better cut this uncle.
Pornhub. I'm sorry.
That's why you're not on the podcast, man.
You're right.
That's why you're not on the podcast. I'm not big on social media, man. On Instagram,
She's really not.
I really am not. On Instagram, I'm Niger Nuggets. On Twitter.
What does that mean?
It was so cute. One day, I was like telling people. Sorry, I was telling people like, cause I had like a lot of like immigrant stories, right? And I was telling them how like I was in middle school in America, and they had asked me like, what's my favorite musician? And proudly, I said Donnie McClurkin, cause I'm a child of God, and everybody laughed at me. And then somebody was like, oh, you're just a cute little Niger Nugget.
Okay.
The Niger Nugget.
And I just stuck.
Yeah, I just think it's cute.
What's your Twitter?
Twitter? What is my Twitter? It's at
Juliana Daytona.
Yes, sir.
If you can't spell it, that's the only one. So.
My Instagram is __foreign John, 2 underscores FOREIGN JWN.
JAWN.
JAWN.
Oh,
Gotta spell, okay.
Man, talking about Liberia.
I don't get on Instagram like that, but like my Twitter _foreign John, just one underscore my Twitter name. And Snapchat D4MMY www.blamelesscreations.com.
Wow,
You're a YouTuber,
you're so
right?
disrespectful.
I'm not YouTube blogger.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
Go on.
OneTribe at all social platforms.
Yeah, follow OneTribe.
Stuck in the middle.
OneTribeMag.
That whole
social
platform,
platforms.
SitMpodcast, man. Appreciate y'all kicking it, man. DJ Baraka's in the building. AK's in the building.
Ooh.
Sir Hans is in the building.
Put up.
It's been a one stuck in the tribe.
Stuck in the trunk.
Gang.
Hey.
I'm gonna need you
having
guys
us, man.
to
Thanks
cancel
for
the
having
middle
us.
and just put tribe there just for this episode
What is
because
wrong
it
with
was
To
just
do what?
on the logo. Just cancel, put an X on the middle part and just write tribe.
You cancel that.
Just for this one time because it was lit.
Thanks
We
for
have to
having
be
us.
different.
We really
Yes,
appreciate it,
sir.
man.
Yeah,
This was
man.
great. This
Thank
was great. I love what
you.
you guys are doing. So hopefully we'll all come up together. You
Multiple
know,
ass.
you can be
Okay.
Hot 97. You can be Breakfast Club.
You know what I mean?
You
Hey,
feel me?
sure. We'll
That'd
have,
be
we'll have
dope.
studios.
Maybe have
adjacent.
to exactly.
Adjacent. Hey,
That'd be
we-
dope.
Amen.
That'd be dope.
Amen. Hey, bruh.
We out.
We out. Hey,
Outro
I like that. That's a thing. We out. I like that.